Silver, I guess we better be heading for that meeting.
Hiya, Red.
Hello, Silent. Kind of looked like it's your lucky day, boy. I see Joan up there without her ever guiding father.
See you later.
Ain't love grand? Where's this all-important meeting taking place?
Follow the drink, Sheriff.
Aye, Sheriff. Aye, don't let that get you down.
Sure worked myself into a powerful thirst. So doggone nervous thinking that the Red might be here before we could nominate him.
What was that remark? You don't mean to tell me the meeting's already over?
Well, yes, Red, we did call it a bit early, because we want to get you nominated before you had a chance to recuse. Here is to our next state senator, Red Davison.
Wait a minute. I can't drink to that.
Well, they don't need to, Red. And as far as that goes, it wouldn't be proper drinking your own toast. Besides, we've got you nominated, and the poll's as good as closed.
Now listen, making a senator out of me is just going to spoil a darn good sheriff.
Hey, Scotty.
Slade, I'm telling you for the last time to keep away from my daughter. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. But I'm waiting for Joan to tell me.
If you know what's good for you, you'll do as I say. If you don't, I'll find a way to make you.
Daddy, please.
I'm going back to the ranch. You stay here with Joan till she's finished shopping.
Yes, boss.
Keep him away from her. Joan, get through with your shopping, and be sure you don't stay here any longer than you have to.
Yes, Daddy. Wait for me on the road in an hour.
All right, Joan.
Straight Scotch.
What's the big meeting about?
Soapy Caswell and his bunch have got Red Davison all set for state senator.
Aiming as he'll be a good dog for him, huh? Just like he has been as a sheriff. Ha!
Silent, I'm ashamed of you for starting to rumpus over a trifle like that.
I'm sorry, Red. Only I ain't standing for no one making disparaging remarks about you. Besides, Joan's father just fenced me out.
Yeah, it's high time you was having a showdown with Joan's father.
Maybe you're right.
I know I'm right. Where's McKee now?
Headed for his ranch alone.
Why don't you hightail it out there and lay your cards on the table? He'll listen to sense if you talk it.
All right, I'll go. But I sure hope you're right, Red.
Listen, faint heart never won fair lady.
So long, Cupid.
They think a heap of each other, them two. Bunked together, fought together, rode together ever since they were knee-high. Either one would go all the way for the other.
Howdy, Senator.
Say, listen, Harp. I'm still your boss and entitled to your respect. Don't forget that.
Oh, gosh, Sheriff, I was
Mr. Sheriff to you. I suppose you can already see yourself sitting in my chair, can't you?
Ah.
Poor old Harp. You know, when they were dishing out humor, they forgot to let him in the game.
He won't be needing humor when he fills your job here when you go to the Senate.
Hey, what's all this talk about me being senator, Soapy?
It ain't all talk. There's a machine in this state that needs busting. And you're the monkey wrench that's going to do it. Green.
Yes, McKee. You didn't think I'd find you, did you?
What do you mean, find me?
It's a long jump up here from the border, but not too long to get the man that double-crossed me.
You're dead wrong. This stuff was stolen from me.
Yeah? And where'd you get the money to buy this place? You stole that stuff and sold it, didn't you? Come through, Scotty.
No, no! No, no, Breen! No, no!
What's up, Slade?
Daddy!
Connie, come on. Please, come on.
What happened?
Somebody shot your father. You don't think I did it, do you, Banty?
I know plenty of reasons why you might have. You better ride to town and get the sheriff, Joan.
Oh, son. You didn't do it.
How could I, honey? You run along. Get Red. He'll know what to do. Run along.
We need a senator who'll go up there and do things. I know it don't pay much, but I'll make you foreman of my ranch with time off so that you can be a state senator. Dang it, boy. I want to make something out of you.
I know, but why pick on me?
Maybe I got an axe to grind. Maybe you'll make a lot of money for me. And maybe it's because I never had a son of my own. Red, I'm getting old. I want to see you go high and know I helped you there.
Oh, you darned old pelican.
Oh, Red! Father's been killed.
Killed? Who did it?
Davison Silent did. He's holding him.
Silent.
Yes.
Come on.
Took this gun from Slade. It's been fired right lately from the smell of it.
Silent, do you know who killed McKee?
No, Red, I don't.
That's good enough for me. Hey, that's not necessary. Put it away. Joan, I'd like to examine one of your father's cigarettes. Where did he keep them?
Daddy never smoked cigarettes. Only a pipe.
You know anybody around here that smokes cigarettes like that?
What's there about it that's different?
Take a smell.
What is it?
Marijuana.
You mean that stuff they smoke down along the border?
Yeah, that's it. Silent, I guess I'll have to take you and lock you up till I can get somebody to take your place.
It's all right, Red. Hadn't I better go along and see that you get there safely?
Anytime I don't feel qualified for this job, I won't be asking you about it. Stay here till the corner comes. But Joan, don't you think you better go in with us?
No. I'll stay here.
Come on, Silent. Silent, if I was a judge, didn't know you, I'm afraid I'd have to give a pretty bad decision on the evidence you got stacked up against you.
I know it looks tough, Red, but I didn't kill him.
I know you didn't. That's one thing we never did, was lie to each other.
Even when the River Gang framed us against old Perkins, the teacher.
You know, we could have got out of a doggone good licking if we just fibbed a little bit then.
That's right. What's the matter, Red?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm hearing things.
It is the judgment of this court that you be hanged by the neck till you are dead. May the Lord have mercy on your soul.
Come on, Red, let's go back and finish that game of 7-up.
Didn't you just hear what the judge said?
Sure, I heard.
You'd almost think it was you that was going to be hanged.
Yes, but I'm the one that's got to pull. Come on.
Anything important, Johnny?
Most of catalogs, I reckon. There's one letter from Marie.
Has Del Harper returned yet?
No, sir.
Your letter, dear.
It's from Joan McKee. I wrote asking her to come down here.
She will be good company for you. I hope she accepts.
So do I.
I'm going out to eat. You'll find my horse out and back. There's a gun and some money in the saddlebags.
You can't do that, Red. It'll plumb ruin you.
Yeah, it'll plumb ruin you, too, if I carry out the judge's orders. Here's a piece of envelope I found in Scotty's cabin. That's where you're going, Gomez Springs. Find a man down there who smokes marijuana cigarettes and his name ends with N and you're coming close to the killer. Another thing. If you're not out of here when I get back, I'm going to throw you out. And that won't look so good for me.
What's more, I bet the district attorney $100 that Red would never hang Silent.
Jailbreak! Jailbreak! Hey, Slade's out!
The jailbreak!
Looks like Silent Slade! It is Slade! Come on, let's go!
Slade's loose.
How do you know it was Slade?
I saw him.
Is he on foot?
No, he's got your horse.
My horse?
Yep.
Well, let's get him then, folks. Come on.
I don't know where I'll...
Come on, gang!
Oh, let's get out here.
There he goes, boys. Let him have it. Hold your fire! That fellow's got to be hanged, got shot.
hammerhead, and help me up. You think it's broke? No, just a sprain. I guess it's all right now. Hey, what are you waiting for, you boy? Get after Slade!
Well, I reckon he's headed for the Badlands. Not a chance in 1,000 is getting it now.
Take this over to the courthouse to the county commissioner, Hart.
Red, you ain't resigning.
Yes, and I've left instruction to have you sworn in right away.
But I don't want to be sheriff. You can't.
Now, listen, I don't want to argue anymore.
Red.
I'm busy.
Red, what's this I've been hearing? You let Silent Slade get away.
Yeah, I heard what they're saying. I just sent in my resignation.
What? Red, you ain't going to let those loud-mouthed galoots get away with that, are you?
Say, will you mind delivering that letter, Hart?
Sure. What do you got to say?
Nothing, I guess. You've heard it all.
Red, you're ruined unless you do something. This story will go everywhere. Sheriff's bunkie sentenced to be hanged, turned loose by the sheriff. How'll that look to the folks?
Oh, I've thought it all out, Soapy.
You gave him your horse, your saddle, and his gun.
Yes, and $100.
What?
Well, he had to eat, didn't he?
You're a heck of a sheriff.
Yes, I guess I am. But that's better than being a murderer. That's what I would have been if I'd have hanged him.
Well, the prosecuting attorney will sure raise the roof when he
Well,
hears about you
with
resigning. Because I bet him $100 yesterday that you'd never hang Silent Slade. Well, I guess I'll go over and collect.
I want to see the cell from which the prisoner escaped.
Back there.
Rather queer, isn't it? Slade is a much bigger man than I am. I couldn't even get through that opening.
What do you mean?
May I ask what you intend to do about it?
Yes, that's your privilege. Resign.
Silver, son. Come here. Oh, give me a big kiss, will you, boy? Oh, it's great to see you. Oh, gee, I hope I'm not dreaming, kid.
Buenos dias, senor.
I guess it's all right as long as you're smiling.
Have a drink? Some tequila?
Tequila? No, I'll have some of that liquid that runs under bridges. Thanks. Oh, by the way, who owns that white horse out there with the silver-mounted saddle on?
Oh, he belongs to Joe Portis over there.
What do you do?
He won him in a poker game.
Three beautiful ladies. Are you quitting or just broke?
No, I'm not quitting and I'm not broke. At the hitch rack out there, there's a horse and saddle worth $150. We play for it.
$150 is a lot of jack for a bronc. I'm 200 in you, so I guess I can afford to take a look at him. Seems to be my lucky day. I guess we'll cash a few of them in. Well, the saddle looks all right. Don't think much of the nag, though. Looking, he's mean, too. He'll fight you anytime.
He's gentle.
How much was that?
$150.
Sold.
Gracias, senor.
Don't worry. Forced to make a little bet. I haven't got enough money to call all that.
You still have the horse, the saddle.
Well, all right.
Little full.
Read 'em and weep.
Santa Maria, straight flush.
Buy a little drink.
You stay here long, stranger?
Oh, I don't know. Nice day. See you later. Drinks on the house. Thanks for the good time, fellas. See you all later.
That man has a very insulting tongue.
Howdy, fella. Can you tell me where the Rancho Del Rosa is?
Oh, Bob Maxwell's place. Straight down the road. Can't miss it. They're holding a fiesta there now.
Fiesta? Guess I better stay in town for a while then.
It'll be over by the time you get there. Been here long?
No, just got in. Name's Red Davison.
Mine's Campbell, sheriff down here.
Glad to meet you. Say, did you know a fella down here by the name of Scotty McKee?
Sure. Used to run the cantina over there. Sold out. Don't know where he went from here.
Speaking of cantinas, just won a nice gray horse from over there.
Joe Porter's horse. From Gomez Springs across the border.
Gomez Springs? What kind of a place is that?
Pretty bad. And a tough bunch.
Oh. So long. Hi, son.
Hey, don't you get on that horse.
Is your memory getting a little short, or don't you remember losing?
Don't you get on that horse.
Ah, don't be fooling.
So?
What's the trouble here? Any of you fellas want to tell the world I didn't win that horse and saddle?
You wanted, stranger. Joe's just a little excited.
That's all right. I saw Joe reach for his gun. The horse is yours.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Before we leave, we want to thank you for a very enjoyable time. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, man. I was taken up with the place. I plumb forgot there's anybody lived here.
Habla español?
Well, you see, I just rode in here a minute ago and well, not today.
Maybe I'd better speak English.
Oh, that's better, miss. That's my own language. I'm Red Davidson, looking for a fellow named Maxwell.
That's my father. I'm Marie Maxwell.
I'm mighty glad to know you, miss. Beautiful place you have around here.
I love it. Oh, Father, this is Mr. Davidson.
Glad to know you, sir. Glad to know you, Mr. Maxwell. Kind of rode in on you sudden-like, looking for a job.
What kind of a job?
Well, about the only thing I can do is punch cows.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm sorry, Davison, but just at present, I'm full up.
Oh, that's tough. Well, anyway, thanks. Oh, on the way out from Sycamore, about a mile this side of town, I found a dead man on the road.
A dead man?
Yeah, somebody must have taken a shot at him. Did a good job, too.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's about my size. Had sort of brown hair. If I can remember right, I think he had a scar on his cheek.
Del Harper.
I'll get some of the boys and bring him in.
Oh, I'm right sorry, miss, if he was somebody you cared for.
He was our foreman.
Been with you long?
Oh, yes, he's been with Father a long time. I didn't know him very well, though. You see, I've been away to school most of the time. Been home less than a year. Just make yourself comfortable until Father comes back.
Thank you, I will.
You know, son, I think I'm going to like this country. Oh, the rat hat, he is there.
Good. We will wait for him.
Ain't he a slicker?
Well, is your father home?
I'm sorry, but he just left with the boys.
Oh, well, I'm rather glad. It's so much nicer talking to you.
I'm afraid we haven't much to talk about. Please let me go.
I don't very often get a chance like this. I said I wanted to talk to you, and that's what I'm going to do.
Better leave that lady alone.
And who are you?
Well, I'm the whippoorwill that's going to make you behave yourself.
And what is this affair to you?
You start something, you'll find out.
Good day.
Thank you.
Oh, that's all right, ma'am. He's not exactly a friend of the family, is he?
He is an old friend of my father's. His name is Jim Breen.
Breen. How does he spell it?
B-R-E-E-N.
Breen. Did you know the other fellow was with him?
No, I've never seen him before.
Oh. Marijuana. Funny what some folks think's good for 'em, ain't it?
Instead of being funny, it's pretty serious when you think of the harm it does.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll gallop down the road and see how your father's getting along. You're not afraid to stay alone, are you?
No, indeed.
All right, son.
Look, he come.
Don't forget he shoot quick. You fool! You warn him. Come on.
Sacre bleu, but that redhead is one tough jigger. The marks. You shoot the horse.
We get him when he come out. We gave him the slip that time, Silver.
Not so fast, Redhead. Now we show you what we do to horse thief in this country.
What do you mean, horse thief?
What I say. The horse you ride, she is mine.
Oh, you're a hard loser, huh? You know I won this horse fair and square.
In Sycamore, maybe, but here it is different. Here we are alone, and I win him back in my own way. Tie him up so he not slip away.
Hold on there, Porter. You and your men stay where you are. Well, Redhead, what's all the rumpus about?
Oh, Joe Pork was just trying to win his horse back.
What do you mean, win him back?
Well, he had his four of a kind stacked up against my measly pair and...
Hey, you ain't counting yourself too, are you?
No, Sheriff. I figured the horse, the other one.
Oh, I see. Well, Portis, you seem to have forgotten my little talk with you, so I'll remind you. This horse belongs to Redhead. And unless you want to get entangled in the law, lay off. Happy?
Sure I sabby, Sheriff. We just played a little joke with him.
Little joke, eh? Well, next time be careful of your joke. Out that moose.
I'm riding on, Sheriff. I must make some arrangements about poor Harper.
Go on, Maxwell. I'll attend to your affairs of town.
On, boy.
Oh, by the way, you didn't have anything in particular to see me about, did you?
No, but I just want to remind you again. Keep your eye peeled for porters in this gang.
Keep them both peeled.
So long. So long.
Here comes the redhead now. I do we should give him a job, Father.
Didn't want to take a chance on losing that job, Mr. Maxwell, so I trailed you right in.
Well, that's up to you. I just heard of your mix with Jim Breen. He's a bad enemy. And coming on top of that trouble with Joe Porty, it's up to you whether you stay or not.
You mean I get the job unless I'm too scared to stay?
That's the situation exactly.
You mark are paid. I'll stay.
Johnny! Johnny Snow!
Coming right up, Mr. Maxwell.
A new hand. See that he and his horse are taken care of.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's a great pleasure, cowboy, to take care of anybody that handled that hombre Joe Portis the way you did.
Oh, quit your fooling. My name's Red Davison.
Mine's Johnny Snow. Come on.
Come on, son. You reckon we got all them strays rounded up, Johnny?
I reckon so. Hey, Red. How come you're so interested in this breed when you say you don't know him? You're always bringing his name up when we're alone.
Oh, I reckon I do, Johnny. But I got a reason. I'll let you in on it. Keep it under your hat.
Shoot, partner. My hat's right down over my ears.
Thanks, Johnny. It started way back in Montana. You know, that's where I come from.
This redhead is now with Rancho Del Rose, and they
Sure, Joe. You just leave him to me and Al, your good cousin. We'll fix him for you. Won't we, Al?
Sure, plenty. Be careful. This fella is quick on the draw.
I'm quick myself. We'll get him for you.
See, amigos. It is better you go after him tonight.
I don't know whether Breen had anything to do with it or not, but I do know Silent Slade never killed Scotty McKee.
It's a funny thing you're running into Slade with Jim Breen that day, and him never letting on to Slade that he knew you. This fella Slade must be an all right hombre, if he's your old bunkie, Red. If you don't mind, I'd like to sit in with you on this game.
All right, sit in if you want to, Johnny. But I'm hoping for peace.
Oh, sure. But we'll still keep on wearing our guns.
That'll be about all out of you, Johnny. Come on, let's rattle our hearts.
Joe, there's the devil to pay. The diamonds are missing.
Missing? What do you mean, missing? They were brought across the border.
Del Harper brought them across the day he was killed. So the hijackers must have found out about them and...
The hijackers had nothing to do with Del Harper's killing, nor the diamond. I happen to
No. Well, then who did? They weren't found on Harper's body, and $50,000 in diamonds can't disappear by themselves.
You forget that there was a red-headed cowpuncher found Harper's body. If he didn't get it, Maxwell did.
Why, don't talk like a fool. Maxwell put up half the money for those stones. Besides, he thought it was a legitimate deal. He didn't know we were smuggling them across.
That's what he made you think. But he also knew that they're worth $100,000.
Maxwell has always been a square shooter. But maybe he did know Harper had the diamonds. Maybe he... No, why, hang it all. Maxwell liked Harper too well to kill him.
Yeah, but did he like him $100,000 worth? For that, I'd kill him myself.
We've got to find out. The only way to do that is to get a hold of Maxwell and make him talk.
There is only one way to make him talk.
What do you mean?
Get him to the rancho.
Red. Yes, sir. I'd like you to drive Marie into Sycamora and meet the afternoon state. A school friend of Marie's is coming to visit her.
Shall I start right away?
Yes. Take the two-seater. There may be some baggage.
Yes, sir.
All ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. Johnny's a nice, clean kid, isn't he?
You like him?
I like him fine, Miss Maxwell.
Why don't you call me Marie? Everyone else does.
Sure like to. I'm used to calling folks by their first name. Nobody ever calls me anything else but Red, except when they're mad at me. That happens quite often. Guess it's my red hair, huh? Get up.
Your hair is red, isn't it?
Yep, nothing halfway about me. Started out to be red, and red it is.
Oh, we're just in time. Thank you. Oh, Red, come here a minute. Red, I want you to meet Miss McKee.
How do you do, Miss McKee?
How do you do? Come on, Joan. Red will take care of the baggage.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Joan.
Chief, I'm glad to see you. What are you doing here?
What I left Sundog to do? Trying to clear Silent of the charge of killing your father.
Silent? Oh, Red, where is he?
I can't tell you where he's at now, Joan. But there's one thing you must remember. You don't know me.
But why?
I can't tell you. You gotta believe in me now. Go on, quick, run. Well, come on. What's on your mind, Johnny? Out with it.
Jim Breen just rode in. Looks as though he's powerful excited about something.
What then?
I think Breen and the old man are having a powwow up there in that room where you see the light.
Nothing unusual about that, is there?
No, I reckon not. Of course, I ain't suggesting that we listen in on anything, but I just saw a long ladder near the house. It would just about reach.
Johnny Snow, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for having such an idea. Where's that ladder?
Hold the ladder. All right.
You say the diamonds were brought across the border without paying duty, smuggled into this country?
Exactly it.
Then you tricked me into a crooked deal. Led me to believe that it was a legitimate transaction.
Oh, never mind what you thought. There was no sense in paying out good money to the government when it wasn't necessary.
Listen, Breen, I wouldn't have put a mortgage on my ranch to raise the money had I known it was a smuggling scheme.
No? Well, get this right now, Maxwell. You're in this as deep as we are, and you'll have a heck of a time proving you're innocent.
You're right, I can't prove it.
Now you're talking sense. I came here to find out what became of the diamond.
Who brought the diamonds across the border?
Del Harper had them the day he was killed.
Del Harper? I don't believe it.
No? Well, Del Harper had them, all right. Whether he knew what he was carrying or not doesn't matter. But Wong Kee told me he slipped them through with Harper. And Wong Kee's word was as good as his bond.
Why do you say was?
Because Wong Kee was killed that same night in a fan-tan game.
Then nobody knows how the diamonds were sent through.
All we know is that Harper brought them across. But he didn't have them after he was killed.
Good heavens, Breen, you don't think that I...
You're not the only one that put up money for this deal.
But I...
And you've got to prove to the rest of us that you didn't get the diamond.
But I...
Well, talking here isn't getting us anywhere. Come along with me to Sycamore and we'll get this thing straightened out.
All right. I'll go.
Good. We'll start right away.
What's up, Red?
Tell you later, Johnny. Right now, we got to trail Breen, the old man, into town. I got a hunch that Maxwell's in a jam. Come on, get your bronc saddled.
Let's go upstairs. Joe Portis is waiting up there for us.
Joe Portis?
Sure, he's in on the deal with us.
Fine mess you've got me into, Breen. And I thought you were my friend.
Oh, never mind that now. Come on.
Start taking him upstairs. We better hide out and see what happens. Come on.
Come in, Maxwell. Sit down. I'll go down and order him a drink, and then we'll settle down to business.
Well, here's what...
Hey, Art. Come here. We have a settle upstairs. We'll make it happen. Listen, I want you boys to wait a few minutes after I go upstairs and then come up. You're going to take someone across the border to the ranch. You understand?
Yes, your order, Mr. Breen.
All right. Thanks, Rick. Here you are, Maxwell. Throw that under your belt. Here's you go.
Now, look here, Breen.
You better go upstairs.
About this. Now we take him to the ranch and make him talk.
We'll make him talk, all right. All right, Wes. him down the back stairs and tie him on his horse. I'll be down in a minute.
Come on.
Now, Joe, we'll get him across the border to my ranch and find out where those diamonds are.
And then what do we do with Mr. Maxwell, huh?
That'll be a nice little job for you. We'll treat him just as he deserves for trying to double-cross us.
I got a hunch that drunk is Maxwells. He didn't get that way from drinking liquor.
How about another little snort before we start back?
And leave him out here alone? My Breen would sure be sore.
If you're so particular, you stay here and watch him. Come on. Set him up, Bart.
You wait here.
Holy mackerel! Now what have you done? Come on, let's work fast.
Come on, we have no time for that. Where's Berg?
Outside watching Maxwell.
Come on.
Where are our horses? Where's Berg?
This is Berg's horse. It isn't Maxwell, it's Berg.
What?
Fine, smart bunch of dummies you are. This is that redhead's work.
What do you want?
Redhead.
What?
Redhead, you understand English?
Why, he's not here.
Oh, not here, huh? Then I talk to the man. He'll understand.
Oh, none of the men are here. You'd better go home.
What do you think of these, huh? Great.
You can't force yourself into the house this way. Get out of here. Come on.
Hey!
Hurry.
Dumb chappy, you freak me!
Johnny, you go on in the house and tell Marie we're bringing her father in. She may be a little scared.
All right.
Hey, Red, there's some strangers here. Help me put the old man down.
Hey, come on, open this door.
There's someone outside. More of that outfit, I suppose.